Oh no, that is what they all say when they see me pouring some oil. Oh, think it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Cause I'm loving it, feeling it, touch me and being it. See what I see in it, I'm typical. Messing around with it, mix it up, go with it.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be showing you how to get black smoky eyeshadow makeup. Black eyeshadows are always very tricky to work with. It's always a task to blend black eyeshadows, so you need to be very careful while working with black eyeshadows so that it does not look patchy and is blended very evenly. So today's video is gonna be a brief on how to create the black eyeshadow makeup. I'm also going to try to keep it as simple as possible so that even if you're a beginner you can try this. So without much further ado, let's quickly begin with the tutorial. So first thing, I'm going to start with prepping up my skin for my base, and for that I'm using the Pond's moisturizer. Next I'm going to use the plum seed buckthorn facial oil to provide that extra hydration to my face. I'm gonna massage it into my skin. For primer, I'm using the Nykaa Prep Me Up primer and I'm gonna apply all over my face. I'm also gonna use the Wet n Wild Dewy primer. This will help to provide a healthy glow to my foundation. Next for foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Rich Tan 238 and I'm going to dot it all over my face. For blending the foundation, I'm using the Nykaa Beauty Blender. Now I'm first going to finish my base. If you're concerned about the fallouts of the black eyeshadow, you can first finish your eye makeup and then finish your base. I'm just taking a little bit more where I need more coverage. It's a sheer to medium coverage foundation and you can build it up. It is a very affordable product for beginners and provides you a very beautiful base. Whatever residue I have in the sponge, I'm going to take it on my neck. For contouring, I'm using the Wet n Wild contour stick and I'm applying it in the hollows of my cheek, on my nose and my forehead, also on my jawline. I'm also going to contour my lips and I'm going to blend it with the help of my fingers. Now for blending the contour on my face, I'm using a contour brush. You can use any foundation brush also, you don't need the same brush. Even you can blend it with the same beauty blender with which you are applying your foundation. Once everything is blended in, I'm going to move ahead with my concealer, and for concealer I am using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. So I'm going to use two shades of concealer. One is medium and the other one is sand. First I'm going to use the shade medium to hide my dark circles and whatever pigmentation I have around my mouth and my cheekbone area. Also, it will help you to provide extra, coverage on the places you have, very rigid dark spots and pigmentation. Whatever residue I have in my sponge, I'm going to run it on my eyelids. Now I'm going to apply the shade Sand. Just dot it a little bit to provide that brightness under my eyes. The shade is 2 shades lighter for my skin tone. Also going to apply on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, on my chin. So I have to apply on the areas where you need to brighten up your face. Next, for setting up my under eye, I am using the K Beauty loose powder and I am applying it with the same Damn Beauty sponge. I'm also gonna set rest of my face using the same damp sponge. I'm not taking anything extra. Whatever residue I have in my sponge, I'm taking the same to set my face, and I'm not going to apply it on my contour. For contouring or bronzing, I am taking the Wet n Wild contour palette and taking the darker shade to set my contour. I'm also going to contour my nose, my jawline and my forehead using the same shade. Also going to contour my lips using the same bronzer or contour, you can say. For blush, I'm taking the Savannah Colors blush palette, insider blush palette, and taking a pink shade and applying it on your cheeks. You can also use different shade of blush, like you can use nude shade or a peachy tone blush shade according to your choice. Now for setting up my face, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Makeup Fixing Spray. And once the spray is half dried, I am applying a highlighter from Milani. It is a very blinding highlighter. You need just a little bit. Connecting it with my brow bone on my forehead as well. I'm also gonna take the highlighter on my nose, on the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow. For my eyeshadow, I am using the Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette, and I'm taking the lighter shade as a transition color. I'll just show you a close-up. Now I'm taking the dark brown shade and applying it in my crease area. Gonna blend the edges so that there is no harsh line. Now I'm taking a Forever 52 eye pencil and applying it all over my lids. You don't need to be very precise with this because anyways we are going to blend it with crease shade. But make sure you're not taking it too far on your lids. You just need to apply below your crease area. I'm taking a black eyeshadow from the same palette, and with a flat brush I'm going to set my kajal so that it stays in place and does not transfer on my lids. And I'm taking a clean brush, and blending the edges, and then I'm going to take a little bit of that black eyeshadow and blend it into the crease area. Don't take too much. You can keep on adding the colors as per your requirement, but don't take too much at once because that may look patchy and you may not be able to blend it properly. Again, going to take the same brown shade which I applied in my crease area. I'm going to blend it with the black eyeshadow to make sure there is no harsh line. Now I'm going to take the same black shade on my lower lash line. If you don't want to apply on your lower lash line, you can keep it as it is. Just apply the brown eyeshadow and that will also look good. Now I'm also taking the brown shade and diffusing it with the black eyeshadow, applying it lower than the black eyeshadow. Now I'm going to tight line my upper lash line using the black eye pencil and also applying it on my lower lash line. I'll finish off my other eye off camera and get back to you. Now for my brows, I'm using the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil, and I'm gonna comb my brows downwards and fill up these sparse areas. I'm also going to apply the Wet n Wild clear brow gel to set the brows in place. I'm taking the Wet n Wild 2-in-1 mascara and applying it on my lashes, and then I'm gonna pop in some falsies. Just intensifying the black eyeshadow in case it has faded out while applying the lashes. I'm trying to get the blackest eyeshadow I can. For highlighting my inner corners, I'm using the same Milani highlighter and also applying it on my brow bone. Finishing up the eyeshadow, making sure everything is blended in properly. Moving on to the lips, I have used the Smashbox liquid lipstick in this shade Driver's Seat. It was looking a little bit too neon and was washing out, so I moved ahead with the Miss Claire liquid lipstick, and it's a dark brown shade and mixed with the Driver's Seat. Now you can leave your makeup as it is, but I wanted that tinge of sparkle on my eyeshadow, so I moved ahead with the Swiss Beauty liquid eyeshadow in this shade 06 Molten Midnight, and I applied it on the black eyeshadow, also on my lower lash line. And this is the completed finished sparkly smoky black eyeshadow makeup look. I try to get the black eyeshadow as black as possible, and just make sure you are using a pigmented and a good quality product to get the best pigmentation out of it. You can skip the glittery part if you're not fan of shimmery eyeshadows and you want to keep it matte. If this video has helped you in any ways to get an idea how to create the black eyeshadow look easily, please make sure you hit the like button. Also subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you can be notified. For your reference, I will be providing all the product details in the description box below. Although I have used most of the products before in my videos, you can also check them out. See you in my next video. Till then, bye. Take care.